Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. David Orman, and this is another episode of the Wellness Shot for the week of August 4th. And so, once a month, starting this month, anybody who submits questions that I read on the air, you will receive a free 15-minute consultation with me. So, anytime you have questions on any particular subject involving natural medicine, whether it be something physical, emotional, what have you, we can have that. And it's, of course, on the house. Thank you for submitting questions. Continue to do so, and you too can get a consultation with me. So there are three questions that I'm going over today. The first one, oh, the winner, the three winners, actually, somebody from my office will be contacting you. And so, question number one, are there any substances which rival Prozac for depression relief? Oh, yeah, there are a couple of substances, and I would put this particular one at the top of the list, and it is saffron. Saffron can sometimes be classified as an herb, sometimes is classified as a spice. It's a beautiful substance when you see it in its raw form. It has that crimson and gold, kind of the colors of University of Southern California, and it's very soft and almost flaky, like sawdust. But it's beautiful, beautiful color, and it is excellent. It's considered a blood mover. And it is excellent for any type of anxiety, any type of depression. And I would say from mild to up to moderate, mid-moderate, it is excellent for. And the reason it works is it can help to moderate serotonin. It can help to moderate dopamine levels. It improves GABA activity, and it also clears inflammation from the brain itself. And then as a side effect, side benefit, this is classified as a blood moving herb. So when anybody has any type of blockage or any type of swelling, it will help to flush that out from the system. So it improves circulation. And whenever you can improve circulation, you're going to improve virtually everything. The dosage is typically about 30 milligrams a day, depending on the source of the substance, but it's usually 30 milligrams a day. And again, if it's used specifically for mild to kind of mid-moderate um, depression and anxiety to a particular degree. I have never seen any side effects from it. I've used it with hundreds of patients over the decades and not had any problems with it. So that would be at the top of the list. Again, this is Enrique from New Mexico. Thank you for submitting that question. Number two, is it possible to improve vision naturally with herbs? Oh, absolutely. What I've noticed in my practice over the decades is that vision is reduced, or there are issues when there for two particular reasons. Number one, poor circulation, and number two, weakness of the cerebellum. So poor circulation. If you pull out a strand of hair, sometimes that's how thick the blood vessels are, or thin the blood vessels are that feed the eyes. So it just takes a speck of plaque to block that. When enough, when a lack of blood supply to the eyes is noted, that's when that's one of the causes of visual issues. The other one is there is a part of the brain called the cerebellum. It's in the back area, where if you feel the back of your head, there's a bump there called the external occipital protuberance. It's right in that area. And it's considered the battery pack, so to speak, of the brain itself. And when it gets weaker, I'm specifically saying weaker to distinguish from disease, it doesn't provide the energy, the electricity, so to speak, for the brain itself. I'm sorry, for the eyes itself via the brain. And so you have weakness of the brain, weakness of the eyes. And not only is it a weakness of vision, but a weakness of vision as in I'm not seeing options, things look gray, that type of psychological, emotional vision. And then the third option is in natural medicine, the eyes correlate with the liver. So when there's any type of liver issue, bet the house there'll be some type of visual issue. And there are, oh boy, there are probably 20 different herbs that are very, very beneficial. So I'll list a couple of them. The first one at the top of the list, there is one called Fructus lycae. Lycae looks like reddish raisins, but it's very gritty tasting, and they are fantastic specifically for the herbs themselves. Sorry, for the eyes themselves, and also for that type of vision, this what I would call emotional vision. I'm stuck in a situation and I cannot see any options. Fructus lycae is that. It's also if you want to uh, stimulate dreams. That is one of the strange characteristics of it. There's also an herb called bilberry, which is excellent. It's rich in antioxidants. It helps to strengthen the capillaries, the blood vessels that I mentioned before. It helps a person see darkness. So in the not only in when the light is limited, but also shades and things like that become much more pronounced. There is some research which state that it slows the progression of glaucoma as well as other types of retinal disorders. Bilberry, very, very good herb. Last but not least is there is one called ginkgo biloba. Most people know that as an herb for improving memory, which of course it does. But whenever you can improve circulation, you improve everything across the board. So bilberry, you can't go wrong, and also ginkgo biloba, you can't go wrong. And then, as I mentioned, the first one, fructus lycae. So that's a great combination for you. Even if you took all three, I think that would be beneficial. If I was doing it, I would look at fructus lycae or bilberry and ginkgo. So a combination like that would be very good. Last but not least is everybody's favorite question, weight loss. There are, I don't know if you said 100 or 200 books or 300 books on the subject, I would not be surprised, maybe more. Everybody has an idea, everybody has a philosophy. Virtually every single one of them come down to four things: more water, more protein, more exercise, and more green leafy vegetables. Almost every single one of them essentially say that. If I was to add a fifth one, would be look for passion in your life and follow that fascination of passion. I love doing this. I want to go there. When you have a carrot in front of you, so to speak, you'll do what it takes as much as it takes, and you'll forego the short-term reward, chocolate, ice cream, etc., for the long-term bigger picture. So focus on those five things: more water, more protein, more greens, more exercise, and then find that passion in your life. Again, thank you everyone for submitting these questions. Somebody from my office will be getting in touch with you. We could set that up. And also keep an eye out on this week. I am releasing two new courses. One is on Bagua and one is on what's called the Sacred Sounds. Both of them are fantastic. I cannot wait to share that information with you. You've been listening to The Wellness Shot. My name is Dr. David Orman, and I will see you next week.